You on the hottest site online, yesterdaysnothing.com. Peace.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Sicksteen. Yesterday's Nothing Radio. We're back again. What up, Cleveland? What up, rest of the world? And I actually have on a special guest with me right now, my dude Peter Jones. What's up, bro?
Yo.
What's poppin', man? Peter Jones, SKE Records. Shout out to my boy Q the Question. He actually plugged this together. So, really happy to have the opportunity to talk to Peter Jones and his movement. Can you start off by introducing yourself and letting the people know a little bit about you?
Well, my name is Peter Jones. I'm a hip-hop recording artist from the city of Philadelphia. And I'm signed to the independent label SKE Records.
Word, man. Word, man. Shout out to SKE doing big things in Philly. Can you tell us how you got linked up with them? I also interviewed Trail Mac and Q the Question at one point. So can you tell us how you linked up with them, or, you know?
Well, Trail Mac, he's my cousin. So me and him, we always been doing, we always been around the booth or the studio or whatever together. And just recently, last year, I met Q the Question because he was always somebody that I knew, but I never got the chance to meet him or see him because he was always behind the scenes. And one day last year, around like August, the SKE Studios was up and running for the first time. I went down there with Trail Mac. He was like, "You come to the studio, we can do some tracks together." And when I went down there, that's when I met Q the Question for the first time. I was like, "Oh, you're Q the Question," and he was there doing his promo job business or whatever. And that's when me and Trail Mac, we started doing some music together. And then months afterwards, Q the Question, he see my work effort that I was like, it's like I lived in the studio, and he liked that because he said he wanted to build a team of rappers that, that had a passion for music and that was good at the same time. So that's how pretty much I got recruited.
Nice, man. Sounds really good, man. So shout out to the hustle. That's what got you noticed.
Yes.
Word, man. Well, can you tell the people, let's say if they want to get hip to Peter Jones, what records do you have out that they need to get? Like, what's the classic Peter Jones that I need to have in the library right now?
Well, you definitely got to have that same record. The freestyle is out right now. The video is also out too. It's just uploaded a couple of days ago on YouTube on SKE Videos. So that's a little laid back track, something, that a lot of people can relate to about wanting fame and just have visions or dreams of getting it. So that's what that track is about. So that definitely needs to be in rotation. Nice,
man. So y'all be sure to look out for that new joint dropping on YouTube. Is there anything you have in the works right now, maybe for this year coming up?
Oh, well, my Super Saiyan mixtape project, that's going to be straight hard. That's going to be released within a month or two. So
all right.
Be on the lookout for the Super Saiyan mixtape coming real soon.
Nice. Super Saiyan. Can you tell us why you I know you got it from, I think, DBZ, but can you tell us why you picked that name?
Just like you said, I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball Z. And one of my favorite characters on there is Vegeta. Because he got the aggression, and he's always trying to overcome any odds, or just always trying to be the best. He's a competitive person.
Right.
And how the character is on the cartoon, that inspired me in real life. This man right here is a cartoon character. He's always trying to be the best and be competitive. I see myself as the same thing. So it's like me. I feel as though I'm a real life Super Saiyan, I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan, so I'm like the Super Saiyan in hip hop. I'm trying to compete, trying to be the best, overcome all odds.
Nice, man. I can relate to that. That's pretty dope, man. I see the perfect, analogy you're making right there because, yeah, Vegeta real competitive, real aggressive, always wanting to be number one. So that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, Super Saiyan, we talk a little bit more about it. How far are you into that? Is it almost done, or?
Well, it's pretty much done. I'm just, I can't just throw anything out there now because, I'm being monitored.
Okay.
By some labels, so it's I gotta put more polishing on it. So it's pretty much done, but I got all the songs done, but for skits, I'm taking clips of Dragon Ball Z audio and throwing them in there. So it was like I gotta keep watching Dragon Ball Z episodes and be like, all right, I want that line when he's saying there in this song, and I want this clip for a skit. So that's what's like making me polish the mixtape even more.
Yeah, man, that sounds really cool. I want to hear that because I wonder, what kind of sound bites you're gonna put in between the tracks. That's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, it's gonna sound more like a story. It's like I'm reliving Dragon Ball Z becoming the Super Saiyan on songs on the mixtape. So that's what that pretty much about.
So are you gonna? I was gonna say you're gonna have the part like at the end is gonna say next time.
I thought about that, like at the end of every song, say next time on Dragon Ball Z. I thought about it, but I don't want it to be on like every song, and then so you pointed that out. That's how the end of my mixtape is going to come out because I plan on doing the Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, because technically there's 4 different levels of Super Saiyan.
Right.
So I'm just always upgrade. So after the end of the mixtape, you're going to hear on the next time of Dragon Ball Z, but you're going to hear it at the end.
Nice. That's pretty cool, man. I like that. Okay. So, nice stuff you working on. You know what I'm saying? We got the mixtape Super Saiyan coming up. The video you got doing numbers now. I guess what is your goal looking at this year before the year is up? What are you looking to accomplish as far as your music goes?
Oh, as far as my music goes, well, I want to be liked and respected. That's definitely the goals. But if I had an option, I'm ready to go on tour this year. And I told Q the question to Trail Mac. I said, yo, if I'm not in that freshman class of 2004, I ain't doing no work.
Nice. That's a good way to look at it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Okay, so a lot of work on the table is really what you're looking into. Another question I like to ask when I do these interviews, what does Peter Jones bring to the game, or what, when your music is played, what can you bring that, I never heard before, I never experienced before?
Well, I'm a pretty good thinker, and I like to put my imagination on tracks. And I remember one time in the studio, I'd say about maybe almost a year ago, I wanted to show off with you the question. So what I did was I was listening to a beat, and I thought about Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street. And I took clips of different Freddy movies and put it in the track, and I made the song called Freddy's Back. So it was like I'm bringing the nightmare on the track as Freddy Krueger, and Q heard that, and I think when he heard that, he was like, okay, so you got some creativity to you. I like that, because it wasn't like the average typical party song, struggling song. It was just something different.
Right, man. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I can really respect that, especially with you coming from like the Super Saiyan title you're talking about. So yeah, you really do think outside the box when it comes to your music. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I like to think out the box. Sometimes I'm jumping in the box of doing the normal typical stuff, but just my own little twist to it. And sometimes I can get like, oh wow, like who's this song?
Yeah, man. I can appreciate that though. That's really dope. So we want to keep that going. Everybody listening, be sure to look out for Peter Jones. A lot of new original work coming. And that's exactly what hip hop needs at the moment. And I actually have a song from you here sent to me by Q the Question. Wanted to play, over your interview, let the people get an introduction. Can you give them a little bit of info before I drop it?
Well, what he's about to drop, everybody get ready to hear Peter Jones featuring Trail Mac. The Hell Yeah freestyle, boy.
All right, let's do it.
Y'all know who it is. It's the boy Q the Question. I'm on my mogul shit right now. Remember when I said SKE would take the game by storm? I told y'all Trail Mac would be a star one day. and we ready to dominate. We on our punk and biggie shit now. I speak this into existence. Yo, Trail, let them know why I got your back 100%. But show you motherfuckers who I am. Cap with a T, nigga, hyphen Mac. Better believe that hype in that. Put an info letters when you type in that. Cause I'm cancer act with a counter Mac. Goes down your nose with a cataract. Have you sweating, capping feet for shit. I roll your cabin back. Go bizarre like D12. Ill your music, feet smell. Step in the rain and see trouble. This lay drop like Miguel. Derail your whole squad. Big Sean, oh God. So tatted with a triangle to say I'm luminal with one eye. Bring it back to my heritage, to my arrogance. And radio frequencies airing that. Comparing me to niggas they wish they hear me with. Line from the underground like Harriet or Big Crit. Attract the girls with big hips, slim waists, big lips, and big tits. Trump, man, you ain't been bragging. Funny thing that I've been laughing, cause these niggas I've been tragic. Street the world, they been wet. They say when I move the fastest. Too fast for some damn traffic. Ain't no collision with my niggas. A bad decision is that tragic, nigga. Yo, Trump just went in on that one. Now, y'all know we got the boy Peter Jones on the rise. I know y'all been seeing him everywhere lately. I'm passing you the rock now, P. The people are watching. Can you deliver? Can I deliver? Like, really? You gonna ask me that question? Is it my time to go now? Like, is it my time? Here's your chance right now. Hell yeah. When I get on the mic, I do that shit like hell yeah. When I throw them balls like it's ludicrous, like hell yeah. Cross me, nigga, get crucifix. I'm too legit for your duplicates. Can't measure up to your ruler stick. I'm the news recruit here. When I know when I do here in the booth here. Dominate for the new year. Been lied about, but I'm the truth here. Common sense is coming if the proposition is nothing. If you stopping this, you bugging. Only competition, my cousin. Can't fool of them niggas. Got a handful of them triggers. Blah, 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 blah. Rainstorming your niggas. Season green, I bested Trail. Mistreated, he got me back. Bar for bar, left for that. Cue the question, girl, roger that. Respect this flow, but I check your hoe. Want a nigga bad with the decimals, no X and O's. Probably next thing up off on that webisode. I made it, I hate it, I'm overrated. I'm famous, I let the greatest debate it. Lyrically, I'm in the matrix, cause I'm the one. Yeah, Q. Ain't nothing more to it. Put some more beat on that joint.
Alright. It's your boy Sicksteen, Yesterday's Nothing Radio, and I'm on live with my man Peter Jones, and now it's his Hell Yeah freestyle. Very nice track. Very nice track, sir. I know I said very nice track. Can you tell us the concept behind that? How'd you guys put that together?
I was just, bored. I was just listening to some beats, and when I heard that beat, I was like, oh no, I gotta go in with a crazy flow on this beat. So, somebody I always like to compete with is Trail Mac, so I went to go bring the track to Trail Mac. I was like, yo, I think we need to do this beat together. So when he heard the beat, he was like, hell yeah. I was like, I think we should do is, put that in the track. So I did my verse. I came back. He didn't do his verse yet. So he was like, all right, let me hear what you got. So I was like, here we go with this again, because he always like to hear what I got so he could, have a better chance of competing with me. So I let him hear my verse. And then I went back later on, and I was like, you got your verse done? He was like, yeah, I got my verse done. So I was like, let me hear your verse. He was like, you hear when we record? I was like, all right, here we go again. So we went to go record it, and it came out well.
Word, man, word. Very, very nice song, like I said. Shout out to Trail Mac. He did his thing. And what I wanted to do is, can you tell the people where they can go to find your music now?
Well, you can definitely go to YouTube. That's the most common thing to go to. You can go to YouTube/SKE Videos, or if you want all the exclusives, you can just go to www.skerecords.com.
Word, man. Sounds official. And once again, it's your boy Sicksteen, Yesterday's Nothing Radio, finishing up another awesome segment with my boy Peter Jones. And before we head out, that's where you can get the music. I also want you to let them know your social networking sites, where they can reach you to, contact you, interact with you, things like that.
Well, the name is Peter Jones. Peter spelled with 2 T's, so I'm going to get that out the way. So since you know that, you can follow me on Twitter at Peter Jones, SKE, remember with 2 T's. Instagram, Peter Jones with 2 T's. I got a Facebook like page, Peter Jones, once again, 2 T's.
Word. There you have it. Peter Jones, 2T's. Be sure to look him up on the Twitter, on the Facebook, all the social networks. Go to YouTube. Check out his videos, SKE videos. And we're going to look out for that Super Saiyan coming up in the next couple of months, right?
Yes, sir.
Sounds good, man. Well, once again, I want to thank you for stopping on the show, giving me an opportunity to, look into your background, look into your movement, let the people see exactly what you're about. And if you like, you can give the people the last word here before we sign off.
No problem, man. Thanks for the love, Cleveland.
All right, 16, Peter Jones, we out of here. Yesterday's Nothing Radio.
All right.